So usually, with the Can You Beat Fallout New Vegas videos, we primarily focus on video game characters like 47, Dr. Cortex, and even Marius, and a couple of others. And that's sort of how I've been doing it for a while now. But I'm sort of going to go back to the old school way of doing a Can You Beat Fallout New Vegas video, where you focus on beating it with either a single weapon or a group of weapons. Can you beat Fallout New Vegas with a shovel? So after waking up, we call our character Diggy Diggy Hole. At the time when I came up with the name, I was listening to Diggy Diggy Hole in the background. But trust me, I changed the name in a bit to something a lot better. And we make a face only a mother could love. It's truly horrifying and gave me nightmares. So we come to the special stats. Strength is 10, Perception is 6, Endurance of 10, Charisma of 1, Intelligence of 3, Agility of 5, and Luck of 5. The skills are Melee Weapons, Repair, and Speech, but I made a small mistake. I should have chose Unarmed instead of Melee, and I'll explain why in a minute. For traits, I took Skilled and Wild Wasteland. Now, before we head out, we go to Chet's and we sell the majority of my stuff and buy a shovel. Now, we make our way up to the cemetery for two main reasons. One, when you've got the shovel, you can loot into the graves, but the other thing is it's for a very special shovel that's up there. The MPL 50 Battle Shovel. The mod link is in the description. So now you understand why I worded the title of the video different. I didn't say the shovel, I said a shovel. Because if I said the shovel, I'd have to use the vanilla shovel. And this does have shovel in its name. So you can't have a go at me there. Loophole. Loopholes all day. So here's the thing. This shovel does not work like the regular shovel. The regular shovel is a melee weapon. Whereas this is an unarmed weapon, and I didn't realise this until I was probably near the end of the run. So I think it was just before I had to go and deal with Kimball. So with that, I make my way to Hidden Valley, but before that, I do change my name to something a lot more better than Diggy Diggy Hole, Sir Shovel Face, a face that a mother could love. So the battle shovel destroys the bark scorpions and the centaurs, no problem. And then we make our way to Camp McCarran and we board the monorail. Now you're probably wondering, well, why didn't I go to see the Khans? Well, there's a reason, because I don't actually need to see the Khans in this run. Because just like the Marius run, we're siding with the Legion. So I enter the tops, I speak to Swank, but because my intelligence and speech are so abysmal, I only passed the first two out of the 3 checks, and instead of me getting the key to see Benny's room and see Yes Man, I actually get to keep my weapons on me, and I just kill Benny and his bodyguards on the casino floor. So with Benny dead, I basically decide to join the Legion, but first I make a quick stop to the Lucky 38 to kill Mr. House, because I'd rather not have to go back and forth between the next 2 missions. So with House dead, I make my way to the fort, but I grab Ganon from the Followers of the Apocalypse. Now I'm getting him for a very specific reason, which will come later. So I make it to the fort and I meet up with Caesar, and he instructs me to destroy the bunker below. Now Kaiser, being a bit of a nitwit, doesn't realise instead of me blowing it up, I actually did the opposite, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care. So, with this, I am now tasked to say hi to the boomers. And I bet you know what I did there. I just killed every one of them, because fuck them. Again, I helped them in the last run, not this run. So they're dead. So with the boomers now gone, I return back to the fort and I make my way to Caesar. I tell them that the boomers are gone and now it's time to go see the White Glove Society. So I go see Mortimer, I free a man from the fridge, I get another man to go willingly to his death, and the White Glove Society join. It's really that simple. It's because I took the cannibal perk instead of the educated perk, because I didn't have enough intelligence. Before heading back though, I decided to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel first. Now, the shovel up to this part has been really fucking good. Until we came to the Brotherhood. Now, they kicked my ass for a royal 10 minutes of utter just with their fucking Gauss rifles. So after about 10 minutes, I got lucky. I managed to knock the majority of the Gauss rifles out of people's hands and snatch them up. So with them all gone, I blew up the Brotherhood of Steel bunker as usual. And now it's time to explain why I've made Ganon wait at the fort so long. Once you complete the Brotherhood of Steel and the White Glove Society quests, Caesar will invite you into his tent to ask him to cure his headache. Now I'm thick as pig shit in real life and in game. But what you can do is you can sell Ganon to the Legion to save Caesar. But you have to have Ganon with you before you do anything for Caesar. Because if you start working for Caesar and then try and recruit Ganon at the point you need him, he won't do it. And you can even be idolized by the followers of the Apocalypse. I know, I tried it in another run. You just never saw it. Fuck Ganon. So now he's a slave to the Legion. And Caesar's alive. So, you know what? We get a Caesar live run. The last run we did, he died by my hands. I didn't know what I was doing. And so with that, Caesar lives. And now we come to Kimball. Oh, Kimball. Now, I could have killed Kimball with the shovel. But I sort of killed him with a melee weapon last time. So I wanted to be creative. So at the point of me getting there, I had a repair of 40. But I need 50 if I want to make the big gun explode during the speech. Luckily for me, when I was over at Nellis, I stole the Fix-It book from the boomers in their workshop, which gives you a plus 10. And so with that, I jury-rig the gun, and just as he's about to finish his speech, kablam! Nobody knows it's me. I can just waltz out of there, I return to Caesar, and I start the final battle of Hoover Dam. So the final battle goes as well as you would think, really. There's no real change to it in the way I do anything. However, when I got to Oliver's compound, I decided to put some Ranger armor on because I had better protection than the armor I was wearing. Now, when you put NCR armor on, it says you are a member of the NCR, and the Caesar's Legion will attack you on sight. Not this time. Nobody attacked me, and there were Legion soldiers there with me. So I thought, fuck it. And so I kill Oliver and his men. I take Oliver's clothes, and I go and meet the legate in Oliver's clothes, just as a sort of a ha 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 ha, what will you do now sort of scenario. And he doesn't do anything. And with that, yes, you can beat Fallout New Vegas with a shovel. Not the shovel, but a shovel. I may later down the line redo this with just the generic shovel. But I think I've proven that you can beat the game with a shovel. So if you want to see the shovel mod, it's down in the description below. Next week, there is another weapon mod. But it's the only reason I've had the mod next week's weapon is because it's from Fallout 3. So yeah. But after that, we should be getting back to the regular schedule of video game characters. There'll be another mod for that one, for the game character I want to do. And then I think after that, we may dive into some DLC, like can you beat Dead Money with only the Cosmic Knife, or can you beat Old World Blues with only a certain weapon? But these are weeks ahead into the future, ladies and gentlemen. We will get to those eventually. But I do hope you have enjoyed this Can You Beat video, and I will see you all next Friday for the next video. Goodbye.